Hello, friends and lovers. Welcome back to Hades 2. It's time for my favorite build. My favorite way to play this game, at least right now. It does kind of change patch to patch. So it's Aspect of Medea for the gun. Very strong aspect. Probably the strongest aspect in the game right now. I've done many videos of us using it, but, you know, there's only so many different aspects to use. We're going to rotate between them a lot. Zeus has got to be the best on it. And yeah, you might be kind of sad to hear that my favorite way to play the game is to basically, you know, speed run the game. You know, maybe that's sad in some ways, or to kind of use this one build and just see how strong we can get each time. But that's the way she goes. I'm actually going to switch this over to here because it's not going to be a speed run. It's more just so going to be a fun run and kind of talk about some of these things here. I'm going to reroll the seed. A few people have been asking a lot about this, you know, like how many takes do I do? Do I reroll the seed until I get good runs? No, especially right now where farming for farming. I'm just recording for YouTube here. It's usually like the first take every time. I promise you this is the first take. I can't prove it to you, but yeah, this is, you know, the best case scenario. This is obviously the best case scenario because you wanted a high rarity special for this right now. But yeah, this is my favorite way to play. And if you ever visited the stream, you'd probably see me doing speedruns with this aspect, this patch. Although we haven't been playing Hades 2 on stream much lately. Kind of taking a break from that and playing some other games during that. While we wait for the next update. Lumen Ignition is a very nice boon here. So let's move on. I mean, so when it comes to favorite ways to play games like this, right? It's kind of about... Oh man, we'd like some Ares here if we can.
Not this.
Ooh, maybe we'll do a slow cooker thing again, huh? Okay, we'll take some more Zeus. Maybe we'll do some slow cooker things.
Good evening.
It's really just about what can I keep doing that still brings me joy. Because at this point, I don't think there's... It's going to be very far between things that I haven't tried in the game. Although, it might seem like every week I find out something new, right? But sometimes those things can be quite small at the end of the day. And it kind of comes down to my relationship with the game and how it sort of feels to play now. And eventually, unfortunately, as much as this might take some secret sauce out of it, perhaps for some of you, I think I might save for Hestia's cast here. I'm thinking double strike?
Possibility.
I think I'm willing to take static shock here for Medea. Yeah, we'll do slow cooker with this. It's the new fad here. All games, you know, like they have a shelf life, unfortunately, you know. Luckily with Hades 2 here, we're getting updates as we go, so that definitely breathes a lot of life into it in between. But there does come a time. Luckily, I do play games that often have a ton of replayability, which is definitely my kind of thing. I definitely like, you know, deep diving into games and learning things about it and just having ways, not just, you know, a continued story for a very long time or anything like that, but also
Something else.
just sort of, you know, the repetition of it. It almost starts to feel competitive, like, oh, we can do better than last time, you know, even though it's the same thing. I guess that's just sort of how I like to play games in a sense, you know? Slow cooker, oh wait, we can't get it yet. We'll take highly flammable, that's a nice boon. Okay, let's go. I had never speedrun a game before Hades 1, you know, and I've practically never speedrun a game since. Since the Hades games, I guess, in total, you know what I mean? It's very competitive and everything, and while, you know, I hold no records, you know, and haven't had any records in a very long time, it's still just fun, you know? It's still just fun to do, surprisingly. We still want double strike from Zeus here. So even though slow cooker is something that we'd like to get, not in that big of a rush, I think, here for it. I'm just sliding my thumb across the attack and the special button. That's how you can play this. You just load it one at a time. Thermal dynamics. Your blitz effects also inflict scorch whenever they deal damage. Sounds kind of funny.
Head to the main square.
You can have a blitzy scorchy thing going on here in total, maybe. Okay, we still want more Hestia if we can. Let me out. There's currently no more. They might offer me more Zeus, though. No. There we go. We're really hoping for slow cooker here, probably, then. You could use her keepsake. In fact, I might. I would argue. Nope, nope. But yeah, I mean, so the reason why I'm doing this run, well, I mean, partially because, you know, it's just time to do an Aspect of Medea run because it's been a little while. It's in the rotation, right? Because a lot of people do ask, you know, what's my favorite run, what's my favorite build, etc. So here you go. This is it. This is my favorite way to play the game. And if you force me to just sit here and play the game for many hours in a row, then this is probably what I would do, honestly. I do still, just to clarify, I have fun playing the game still. But, you know, without as many surprises as there used to be, it's just, it's not the same feeling, probably, in some ways. I'd say I mostly enjoy it, but it's almost more in a laid-back, relaxed kind of way. Almost like I'm just doing something very familiar, sort of like watching your favorite movie for the umpteenth time, in a sense, you know? Ooh, epic double strike.
Sure.
Yeah.
Clean.
Yeah, I can definitely understand going back to like how I record these runs and stuff. So this is not while streaming. If I was streaming, then you'd probably see my beautiful face right now. So I want Apollo's attack here. Not particularly. Probably don't need magic regen. No, you don't want that. Guess I'll accept perfect image. Don't want to spend rolls there. Apollo do be having that fire. I didn't actually consider it as I picked it up, I'll admit, though. So we're actually going to be building a good amount of Scorch and dealing a good amount of damage with Scorch here, it looks to me, right? Did he get me? Oh, really? Jeez, he really got me. Whatever, dude. Whoa. Yeah, I couldn't tell you the last time I had to do like a retake on a video, besides the weird ones that are super specific, like the bridal glow stuff, which requires a lot of attempts, you know. We'll just take the fire from her. The attack is actually quite good, but
Adequate.
Papa needs that slow cooker juice, you know. Let's go this way. We'll take Hestia's keepsake now. No, we shouldn't need any of that stuff. I'm a thinking I should try to use an Omega attack at the start of each chamber to get the Huntress bonus here, too. Huh, is it actually... Am I doing something weird by taking the fire boon there, in a sense? Instead of just taking the attack boon, which would clearly give us a benefit immediately, right? I guess I am doing something weird, in a way.
Bishop's helm.
More Hestia, nice. Oh, right, because we have the keepsake. Like, I wouldn't recommend doing that, but I guess because I'm comfortable here, I'm okay with doing it. It's how I would describe it. Slow cooker, let's go. It's back on, baby.
Gate activated.
In case you've missed some recent videos, Slow cooker is bugged right now, and it buffs nearly all damages in the game right now because of one little bug in the code that they figured out. One little bug. So it'll up the base damage of everything. Is it the base damage? I think it might be the base damage. So even like static shock, for instance, will deal more because of slow cooker. Slow cooker is only supposed to affect your specials and attacks. Or is it even special and attack? Hello? Oh, okay. Terrain kill. Lovely. Hermes can give us some more fire here. I just realized I rolled Hef. Which I probably shouldn't have done. No, wait. I probably wasn't going to take the Hef door either way, but... What do you got for me, buddy? No fire, huh? Alright, I'm willing to roll once. No fire, huh? What a jerk. Don't think I actually care about Sitter Step. We're not really dashing very much. Nibble Limbs does, like, nothing for this build, too, so I guess Quick Puck's the only thing that does anything. Oh. Whoa. Hera could have some more fire. Might be willing to settle for the attack now. There is Extended Family, which would help our blitz damage and stuff. What? Is it possible Extended Family is also fire? It might be. I can't remember. I can't remember if I said this or not, but Slow Cooker does not affect Scorch damage, unfortunately. Fine line. Not making use of it. There's no fire here. There's no attack boon here.
The risk.
Okay, I guess now we can take the attack boon. It's not looking like a possessed array run here. Yeah.
Ashes.
I wonder if my favorite build will always be simply the strongest build in the game. Well, It's not really the case in Hades 1, actually, because my favorite is Aspect of Hera. Although it's definitely one of the strongest, it's not the strongest. We'll take more crit from Rocky, sure.
Bless you, Poppet.
It's definitely up there, but it's not considered the strongest, I suppose. By most standards, I guess. Okay. Give me that money.
I can use this.
Yeah, I hope I'm not revealing too much of the sausage. How the sausage gets made, I guess, here. But typically, the way it works is I'll record a YouTube video of me playing the game. It's usually just kind of a one and done, 30 minutes, hopefully, bing bang bosh, every morning. And I try not to do it right after I wake up, so I'm usually trying out some different games first thing in the morning for like 45-ish minutes, I'm going to say. And then I'll record myself playing something like Hades 2 and try out some other roguelikes or incremental games, you know, whatever's based on the docket. It's usually a day at a time kind of thing. It's pretty rare I get videos done more than a day ahead of time. Yeah. I try to do 2 videos a day, but sometimes, you know, the time just doesn't really allot it. Maybe a recording took a long time for some of the other games that I play. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't thinking about it, but yes. Very yes. Get smoked. I did lose some fire, though. But that's pretty strong. It's pretty strong, I guess we could say, right? Double strike, let's go. More fire coming back. Slow cooker's only at 4, so it's only plus 8 power. But that's some insane damage here. So static shock. It's kind of hard to say how much it's dealing exactly.
Until we meet again.
It's kind of hard to say. Yeah, every morning I wake up with my wife. We wake up at 8 a.m. because she has to start working at 8:30. I know, we're very lucky. I'm very blessed, to be clear. I'm also ruined if I ever had to actually return to the working world. Which, God help me if I ever have to. I'm absolutely spent on that. Run! No commute. We both work from home here. Obviously, I guess that's obvious for me. Maybe you didn't know I was a full-time content creator, but yeah, it's actually almost been 5 years. It'll be 5 years this fall, which is crazy to think about because I've been doing this longer than I've had most of real jobs, even though I reminisce about those all the time still, you know? It's kind of crazy. It's been so long. It feels like it's been forever in some ways, but also been no time at all in other ways. Let me see. More fire. So we could put on Hef's Keepsake. We can do Athena for the last zone, potentially. Yeah, I think I'm down with that.
Want to help?
I don't think we need any of that stuff. Doesn't feel it, at least.
Made it this far.
But yeah, I do try to record 2 YouTube videos every morning, but like I said, my stream starts at 1 p.m. Eastern time. And if I'm getting downstairs, I usually start recording by like 9:30, maybe 10 a.m. Sometimes it's hard to record, edit, and thumbnail 2 videos in that time. Just the max health here. I'll admit I spend probably too long on thumbnails at times. And other times, like, too little time, maybe. Spend longer on the thumbnail than actually making the content, quote-unquote. By the way, if you're waiting for, like, edited content or, you know, like, guides, like, thorough guides of this game, I promise they will come, but I do kind of have to wait for, like, 1.0, I'm afraid. I do kind of wait, because otherwise, you know, they just go to the wayside too quickly, I'm afraid, and it's a big time investment. And it just doesn't make sense to do right now. But someday, I promise. I did at start of early access, and all those videos are completely outdated and useless now, I'm afraid. And while I'm definitely okay with that, you know, I'm so glad I made those, for sure, because, again, my priority is mostly to help people here. That's what I enjoy doing. Okay, we'll go to Chaos. That is legitimately what I enjoy doing the most here, is just hearing how I may have been able to help people. Omega moves. Yeah, that doesn't do anything for us unless we got Possessed Array eventually. 41% more damage, you say. Roll it! My last roll. +1 to everything, but I sprint 60% slower. Oh, boy. I mean, that shouldn't be that big of a deal, right? Is it me, or do I also move slower? I thought it just said sprint.
You'll burn.
Well, the enemies are absolutely getting dump trucked, so I'm not too worried about it.
Hi, Itos.
I'm a bird. Wait, no, you're a bird. Birds. Ow. Okay. There's Hef finally. Jeez Louise. No rolls, though.
You and me.
This is kind of awkward because I can't really dash easily from one place to another. Okay, we did okay, though. Woo!
Remember that.
Fire. Fire! Molten Touch. Huh. I'm just going to rarify this one, even though I don't really care about it. The rarity of it, I should say. Well,
Fetch that, please.
alright, let's get it. Double strike. More fire here, please. Nice. We did get more fire from that thing down there. Boink. I wonder if I subconsciously knew about what I was doing with Hera in a weird way. This is definitely the aspect I've played the most by far now, I think, in the game. Last patch, I did do a lot of aspect of Pan, but truth is I probably just, got lucky. That King's Ransom is big, though. Okay, we do like boosted ignition for the additional power on the special. I don't think we're going to have to worry about damage here at all. It's absolutely disgusting. Oh, man. Does this have to get nerfed in some way? I kind of feel like the Blitz combination is okay. And in King's Ransom, I really hope they don't nerf that, because I think it's just funny. This aspect, like, I would understand if they changed something. I wouldn't be that upset about it, I think. I hope. You could go either way here with this, I think. We can't get King's Ransom again because we'd have to sell it first. No sell wells up here in the surf.
Gold coins.
Or might have more fire. More double strike. 2%. Hot dog.
In the name of Hades.
What do you got here? No fire again. Bridal glow? We don't have actually all the elements. Not certain it would really affect anything that much anyway. Highly flammable upgraded. Plus 175. I wonder if we're stacking enough Scorch. Probably not, because I have... No, wait, actually, I don't know how much Scorch we're keeping up with here. Boink, 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 boink. Because we have that duo, right? It stayed up, but only barely there for the most part. Top, top, mid. Let's spend a little bit of magic. Oh, no, what? That was weird. We did a little stance there. Bottom, middle, middle, bottom, middle. Boop. Okay. I had a few people ask me when Hades 2 will be returning to my Twitch stream as soon as the next update hits. I got really sucked into games like Blueprints. Had a really good time with it. I've been having a pretty good time with Night Rain.
Lick your wounds.
I don't know if I'm going to send any of that to YouTube just because it feels like all over the place. That game is such a hectic... I don't even know how to describe some of it here. It's like a hectic, not mess, but chaotic thing that unless you know Elden Ring and or Night Rain itself very well, none of it's gonna really make sense. You can't slow down ever. I can't stop and like explain what I'm doing because everything is like timed. It's pretty insane, really. But I have been enjoying it. It's been good with co-op.
Monsters.
Oh. Here's Athena. We took her because she has, well, A, good boons, and B... Hello?
In the name of Hades.
And B, she has all fire boons. There, I got there eventually. Not glowing coal. And then these two kind of don't matter. Slow cooker upgraded. It's probably mental block because I don't really dash around. Yeah, Slow Cooker got up to 10. It's not bad, huh? Kind of surprised. Slow Cooker, always good. Apollo might have more fire. He might not. No, he definitely has one. I know Light Smite is fire. Oh, God. Oh, he died. Come back. Woo! Damn. And I say, God damn. It's been a while since I did just, like, the big blitz damage run here.
Say you, Homer.
I'm actually not sure what's gonna be the highest damage. Ooh. Warm Breeze. No rolls, unfortunately. I guess extra dose does something for us. No flames, though. Sad day. I like the flavor of these rooms where Typhon attacks randomly. But a lot of times, you know, I'm aware of them, so my goal is to get out of here before they actually occur. And I think this is actually a pretty cool mini-boss in general. This guy is hard to deal with Medea. At the start of it, I should say. Oh, come on. No, you're not supposed to attack during this. Now you're chomping again. Whew! If you have, like, mint condition there, we probably could have killed it really quickly at the start of it, but without it, ramming yourself into that guy is pretty painful. I don't want cardio gain or glowing coal, because A, glowing coal messes up just being able to drop my cast casually, and the cardio gain gives me back magic I don't want to get. So I don't want to be at full magic, ever, and I don't want to have to be recasting. Whoop! My omegas in order to drain a little bit. Apollo, Hestia. Hestia is guaranteed fire. Apollo is a maybe fire, but Apollo allows me to buy a couple other things. Nah, we don't need it. Firewalk? Incandescent aura. No thanks, I'll take Hot Pot. Not enough money for anything else here, right? Nope. Okay, Slow Cooker got up to 12. Wow.
I'll show myself.
Wow. I mean, we got kind of the perfect god pool in a sense here. We got everything that can give us fire, but we could have had more. Starting off with Zeus. Pretty surprising when we started off with a Zeus, I will say. Wow. So you can just sit here and spam the buttons and just ram into them. You can actually ram into walls faster than you would with regular enemies as well. Okay, buddy. I'm still gonna be a little careful at least. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see how you like this. Okay. Wow. Just a few back and forths there. That's all we needed. Alright. I did leave a bullet over there. It's kind of okay, though. Guys, please. Do you mind? Wah. You might do the head slam twice in a row, but only in his final phase. There we go! That big damage. That big damage, baby. God, that feels good to come back to. Wow, the attack and the blitz was weirdly even. I mean, attack damage definitely is king on this aspect. Most likely. Scorch did pretty well. It's not bad considering Scorch, you gotta kind of wait for the damage, whereas everything else is happening very instantly, right? Scorch did okay, you know? Can't really complain about it. Even Chain Lightning was surprisingly high, I would argue, as well. Yeah, there you go. There you go, my favorite. My favorite ever. Ooh-woo. Not just because of the power, but I do think like boons like this are just so much goofy fun and can enable some really wonky and weird builds. Even the reverse Queen's Ransom, I think, is just really funny to be able to do, and just kind of allows you to center in on very specific builds that you normally wouldn't be able to do and just get like tons of palms, right? I just like that ability to get something really rare, maybe, but also very strange and goofy, even if it's not super strong. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. The update is imminent. It is coming soon. Like, comment, subscribe. You guys know what's up. If you have build suggestions, let me know. I'll see you in another video.